Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Today we'll be looking at this serial killer grain mill. So there's a couple of reasons why I like to have my own mill. Not by any means a necessary piece of equipment, especially if you live close to a local homebrew shop like I do. But having my own mill on site really means that I can have the freshest product possible. I can crush my grain right before I put it in the mash. I can crush at a certain gap thickness. I do brew in a bag, so I do crush a little finer than you could get away with in other systems. I can crush at a certain speed, ensuring that there's not an excessive oxygen pickup for all you low oxygen brewers out there. Crushing around 200 RPM is seems to be the acceptable rate. So stay tuned. We're going to go through the setup process of the serial killer grain mill. Hopefully this helps you out, especially for the money. I see it lasting for years and years to come. Looking forward to putting it in use. And I think you'll be pretty happy if you go this route yourselves. But stay tuned. I'm going to show you how to set it up, how to dial it in, ensure that your rollers are straight, ensure that you're getting a nice even crush, and we'll go from there. Loosen the thumb screws to free up the rollers. With the rollers free, you can adjust both of them at the same time to ensure that you get an even gap. Tighten down the thumb screws to lock the rollers in place. And tighten down the nut. Credit card thickness is a pretty good gap for brewing a bag, so I'm checking for even spacing here, sliding it throughout the whole roller. Hard to see without some light, so good thing to put a light underneath it or hold it up to a window, put a white piece of paper under it. There's a couple ways you can do this. And the roller should roll smoothly and freely. And now for the super fun part. You're going to notice that you still have a lot of blue plastic left behind. I found the easiest way to remove it was to take a sharp knife, run it through the seam, all the edges, and take off as much of that plastic as you can. Handle, super solid. Loosen the screw to be able to attach it to the actual grain mill itself. Was pretty surprised with the heaviness of the handle. So find the flat side on the roller. Attach the handle accordingly. And tighten down the screw to secure. After secure, tighten down the nut. And you're good to go. Reattach the safety edge on the top of the mill. Found it easiest to start on a corner and work my way around. and then press firmly on all sides to make sure it doesn't come off. Standard bucket works great. Put your mill on the top, slide it to the side with the handle sticking over the edge. That metal base really holds up nice and sturdy. And check that your rollers are even. And you're done with assembly. So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully this video has helped you. Be forewarned, the blue plastic is everything you have heard about and worse. It's going to take a little time to set up, even more time if you're going to make it look good. I'm really going to be cautious the next couple crushes to ensure that I don't get any bits of that blue plastic in my actual crush itself. But I really think this is, for the money, the best bang for your buck. I see it lasting for years to come. Really looking forward to putting it in use. So we'll be doing a lot more videos like this in the future. Make sure to subscribe for kind of tips and tricks, product equipment reviews. I'll walk you through some of my processes, my ideology for the reasons that I do things on my brew day. Keep learning. Definitely a lot of great resources out there, YouTube, podcasts, books, if you're doing it the good old-fashioned way. There's a lot for us to use out there. Try to utilize everything you can. Never stop learning, and it's definitely going to come across in your final product. So I look forward to showing you more, and thanks for tuning in today.